Okay, this is a piece called A Moment, and I don't remember exactly when I wrote it, probably about 1993. A Moment. Tonight is the night people are coming to sing ballads. You're ready and you're happy. Dina settles into a wooden chair at the piano. Alan picks up a bass guitar and stands, his feet crossed, leaning against the light beige wall. Glenn takes his guitar out of its case and perches on the arm of a big red overstuffed chair next to a woman who pulls a dulcimer out of a flowered bag. Two women and a man sit down on the fuzzy brown rug next to the chair. You sit on the floor over in the corner, close to the piano, where you can see everyone. When the tuning starts, one note on the piano over and over while strings are plucked, then another. Your heart starts to pound, and a smile spreads across your face, a grin so deep you know it will turn into tears if you're not careful. So you're careful. You take deep breaths to control your rapidly beating heart. You tell yourself how wonderful this is, how wonderful, how wonderful. You watch Alan and Dina, the first English-speaking people you and Glenn met in Montreal, college professors who cursed and looked like hippies. They invited you for dinner, offered you pot, taught you the word sexism when you told them your terrible border crossing story, and nodded with understanding when you talked about your job. And their two daughters, like your two daughters, so how perfect could it be? You worship them and let their smartness shine while you mentally push their college professorness into the background, where it doesn't bother you, even though the fact that they have a housekeeper does. How can they stand to leave such a huge mess for someone else to clean up? Oh, well, never mind that, or that Glenn says he doesn't really like these people. You know he will eventually. And maybe after tonight, he'll play the guitar and sing to you again like he used to before you were married. Dina says, let's start with Barbara Allen, and everyone murmurs agreement. You've read the words to this ballad, but you've never heard it. The music begins slowly. First the piano and Dina's soft voice singing. Now Alan on the bass, slow, deep. Next the guitar, quiet at first, then strong and clear. More voices. A quick little high-pitched dulcimer strum starts before the first verse is over. Everyone but you is singing. You can hear Glenn's clear, soft tenor. Someone is singing harmony. Your heart is thumping so loud you can barely hear the music. All your stories, the ones you can't stop making yourself, all your stories, the ones you still can't stop yourself from blurting out the minute you find a friendly listener, the ones about how you quit high school to have a baby when you were 16, about how you've been working in offices ever since, the stories about your sick sister, all the panic and fear you've ever felt from so many sudden changes, feelings you thought you were used to are exploding right in the middle of your guts. You struggle to be the intelligent young woman you've made yourself into, the cute little girl, live wire who is proud of her children and her happy second marriage to a college graduate. You know there is no one in this room who's been around so many blocks so young. You shiver and try to remember that you don't even like respectable. Barbara Allen is over. Glenn begins Gypsy Davy. You freeze. Everything you've ever known or been sure about or cared for is gone. Fear that your sister was right when she said you can't carry a tune in a bucket, it churns in your chest. You jerk your head to push the thought away. Bring your knees up under your chin and wrap your arms around them, looking down because you don't know what your face is doing or is going to do. The music enters your body. Layers of feeling burst and shoot through you, and you shake. The dulcimer player starts Wildwood Flower. You are breathless and don't dare look up, cannot stop shaking. Your mind races with memories of accordion lessons where just when you almost learned how to play She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain, you had to return the accordion. Memories of begging for music lessons, any kind, and being told that it was when it was clear you were serious, you could have them, only you never figured out how to prove you were serious. Memories of dancing to records, listening to the radio, watching your hit parade, the memory of your friend's vibraphone and the 5th grade concert series in Seattle that you went to once before you moved back to Idaho. Memories of wanting, so strong, so big, nothing else exists or ever did or ever will. You want this. You want to be able to join in, make music, be one of the people in this room playing and singing so warm and pleasing together. You want time with people where words are not what connect you. You want to speak from the ends of your fingers to share the memories of melodies. You want. Nothing is ever the same after this night. The changes hurt so much you think you'll die, but you can't help it, can't stop it, can't even make yourself want to stop it.